Morning or good afternoon, fellow Game Chaser fans. It is the DOUG here for his review of episode 25. That's right, episode 25 of the Game Chasers. Now, if you're watching this before the Game Chasers video, what's wrong with you? Go watch the Game Chasers first, then come back and watch this review. Maybe you might agree, maybe you won't. Who knows? But let's get to it. This episode pretty much is concentrating on their road leaving MagFest. Which, if you didn't go to MagFest, please come to MagFest next year and meet these guys, because it is great seeing these guys and talking to everyone from the Game Chasers to Pat and the rest of the RetroWare TV guys. And please come up. Hey, you may even get to kick my ass with a nightstick or boxing gloves or something. Who knows? Anyway, pretty much it starts off with them leaving town, which it was kind of sad for MagFest to come to an end. But it would be good for you guys, because you would find good shit later on that. But the first thing we see is, besides them finding useless shit at some of these pawn shops and antique stores, we see Jay's brother Tim, and we hear an interesting story about the Tekken 5 tournament at GameStop. And I'm sure some people felt sorry for Tim, who is Jay's brother. To me, Jay, a win's a win, baby. He didn't want to wake up, take the win like a man. Hoo-wah! And remember, children, there's an old saying in life: win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat to win. It's a good philosophy. Don't believe me? Ask Jesse the Body Ventura, or any other Guerrero family still alive. Back to what this video is about. After the night at Tim's house, Billy and Jay go to a pawn shop, and Billy and Jay find a lot of stuff. Of course, the big thing was that suit that you could wear for the Genesis or the Super NES, and it would make you, I think, feel the pain that your character would receive or something like that. I mean, and granted, I think normally I don't usually say this, but I think Billy's goal, I don't want to, Billy's goal was pretty much right. It probably was a useless piece of shit, but hey, it's something from video game history, and it's probably something you don't find that much, so, Billy, good find, my friend. Now after that, Jay finds a Pong clone. If you don't know about Pong, are you sure you are a video gamer? Okay? Pong's pretty much simple, and there were a lot of Pong clones back in the day. So good find, Jay. Granted, I'm sure some people would think it was not a great buy, but to me, hey, Pong is Pong. It's a classic. It's pretty much started video gaming. You gotta at least own either the real Pong or at least get a clone, in my opinion. So definitely good find on you, Jay. Now after that, they found a lot of video games. Now, of course, in particular, and I'm going to get to this later also, Jay found an NES box that you could hold games in, and we'll get to that. But let's go over the games they did buy at this little store. Oh, and something that gave me nightmares, so thank you, Billy, for the nightmares I'm going to have for the next few days. And I'll explain on as well. Let's go over it. They found Punch-Out for the NES. Punch-Out, we've all played it. Punch-Out's a great game. In some cases it makes us rip off freaking hair off faster than watching John Cena try to wrestle. So yeah, great game. And they found it for $5, not bad. No, Billy, this is when I get mad at you, because you found a Genesis game I've been looking for a long, a Genesis game I loved as a kid, and hopefully I'm going to try to find it again in my lifetime. Atomic Runner, that game to me is awesome. I think I had that as a kid till my real father got rid of my Genesis. That was probably one of the two games I played the most, followed by the wrestling games. So good find. Mad at you that you found it, because I would like to caught you slipping on that just to be funny. But good find nonetheless, Billy. Congratulations on that. You also picked up a hockey game as well at this. You know what? I'm a big fan of hockey. Go Pittsburgh Penguins, but to me, if I'm going to get a hockey game, I'd rather get the ones on PlayStation 1. No offense, but hey, good find nonetheless. Speaking of a PS1 game, the one that you found for the case only, Adrenio 2, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, I have no idea what that is. So Billy or Jay, if one of you can enlighten me on what that is, that'd be awesome. Okay, if you can't, hey, cool, it is what it is. Of course, the Pong, I can't talk right today. The Pong clone, good find. Then he found the two Taddy games, Pitfall and Suboki Banya. I'm not going to even try to pronounce that one because I know I'll butcher it faster than rap butchers the English language. Anyway, so he found those. It was the Super Nintendo storage. That's what I wanted to say. Now, originally good fun, but it's not going to be when we get later. And then the Talk Boy. Now, Billy, I am agree with you. I've been wanting one of those as well since I was a kid seeing Home Alone 2. But for the love of God, did we have to see you shake your ass and see what kind of boxes you wear? I mean, dear God, I'm sure the women who are watching the video are probably throwing dollar bills at you like, oh, keep dancing. For me, I need to wash my eyes out with gasoline, okay? I'm probably going to have nightmares about it, so thank you. When I'm trying to have a good night's sleep, I will for some reason see your ass shaking. That's something I don't want. So thank you for those nightmares, Billy. Thank you. After that, they keep on going. But then, of course, Billy says they're doing the editing. He sees that Jay didn't pick up the Super Nintendo box. He picked up something else. And Billy, your face pretty much says it all. I was waiting for your head to explode or you to say, you son of a goddamn bitch! Why? Why did you not tell me? And Billy, I wish you the best luck. Hopefully you find one before next year's MagFest. Hey, if I'm able to find one in the bullshit state of Virginia, I'll pick it up for you and I'll hold it on to you until MagFest. Okay, I'm not keeping any promises. I'm just saying, if I find one before you do, I'll hold on to it for you as a New Year, Christmas, yippee-ki-yay motherfucking gift, okay? Now, before you guys went to, at the hotel you were going to stay for the night, you went to a Play Exchange, and found one interesting game to me for a very surprising price, and I believe you were right, Billy, they were slipping badly. And that was Final Fight 2 for the Super NES for 95 cents. Wow, to whoever screwed that up, I'm sure Billy's thanking you, and I don't blame Billy for thanking him, because that is a fun game. A lot of people hate that game for some reason, but I enjoy it. I mean, granted, I love the Final Fight series, you know, it's a fun series for me, and it's one I wish they would update correctly instead of that PS2 Final Fight that made you want to drink. And then you bought the PS2 game, something Legends 2, again, you know, I have no idea what that is. Billy or Jay, if you can enlighten me on that one or tell me what it's about, hey, thank you on that. And then after that, you guys pretty much went to a hotel room that looked like it was used by C-rated porn stars for the night to end the episode. Now, of course, I gotta say the best find has gotta be the Final Fight 2 for 95 cents. That has to be the best find in the video. Best find, you know, in my humble opinion, because that's a great game. You got it very cheaply, so I say congratulations to you, Billy. Closely followed secondly by the Genesis game I was talking about earlier, which is one of my favorite Genesis games of all time. Now, of course, Jay. To me, I think your best find has got to be that Pong clone. And you guys did pretty good. I mean, at the pawn shop at the start. I mean, you only spent $75, and although and you know, pretty much most of it cost the $175, and you guys found a lot of stuff that was not, you know, rare, you know, good or bad, you know. But hey, it's a part of video game history. Pick it up. I'm with you guys on that. In my humble opinion, particularly that one that you could get online with the Genesis and Super Nintendo. That, yeah, I don't think that would work anymore. It'd be a nice story piece, you know, sitting on the coffee table and say, you know, this has an interesting story. You know, back in the old days, you know, you could use this on the Genesis and Super Nintendo to go online. Yeah, I'm sure Microsoft was like, damn it. Kidding, of course. Now, of course, I enjoyed the episode as usual. It was a great way for me to end my Monday night. I hope if you've watched it already, you have enjoyed it. I hope Billy and Jay continue to have the best success they have with this. It's one of the most popular shows on YouTube and on RetroWareTV.com. If you've not ever been to RetroWareTV, please go to RetroWareTV.com after this. you know, become a member of the, you know, register and all that, and join on the retro fun, okay? Until next time, if you're one of my subscribers watching this when I see you for the NHL playoffs, round number 2, or for, God help me, my next video game review, which I ain't gonna tell you what it is, you're gonna be surprised, because it's 2 of them. This is the DOUG signing off, saying enjoy the game chases and enjoy retro gaming, because without them, we wouldn't have the games we have today. Have a good night, guys, and enjoy your week. Woo!